हेलो एभ्रिवान सबैजनालाई गुड मर्निङ, गुड आफ्टरनुन एन्ड गुड इभिनिङ। तपाईँहरूले मलाई संसारको जुनै पनि कुनाबाट लाइभ अथवा रिप्ले हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर यर टाइम। र आज चाहिँ म फेरि लाइभ आएको छु। मेरो 21 डेजको बुक रिडिङ च्यालेन्ज छ, जसले पनि मलाई फलो गर्नुभएको छ, हेरिराख्नु भएको छ मेरो बिजनेस पेजमा। र यो चाहिँ मेरो बिजनेस पेज हो। मैले चाहिँ मेरो बिजनेस पेजमा मेरो बिजनेसको अपर्च्युनिटी, आफ्नो होइन लाइफको कुराहरू पनि यसमा अपडेट गरिराखेको हुन्छु। र जसले पनि मलाई फर द फर्स्ट टाइम हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने म मेरो आफ्नो परिचयबाट स्टार्ट गर्न चाहन्छु। हेलो एभ्रिवान, मेरो नाम चाहिँ रिना दवाडी हो। म ललितपुर नेपालबाट र मेरो प्रोफेसनको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा म फर्मर डेन्टल हाइजिनिस्ट र पब्लिक हेल्थ वर्कर हो। र अहिले चाहिँ म एज अ होम मेकर प्लस यो अमेजिङ अनलाइन बिजनेस गरिरहेको छु, र आफूले आफूलाई चाहिँ अनलाइन बिजनेस मेन्टर अथवा अन्टरप्रेनर भन्न चाहिँ रुचाउँछु। र तपाईँहरूलाई पनि बिजनेसको बारेमा जान्न मन छ, बुझ्न मन छ भने चाहिँ मलाई मेसेज गर्नुहोला, अथवा मेरो वेबसाइट छ www.rinatawari.com मा गएर हजुरले आफ्नो नाम र इमेल एड्रेस राख्नुभयो भने चाहिँ यो बिजनेसको बारेमा तपाईँहरूलाई इन्फर्मेसन चाहिँ हजुरको इमेलमा नै प्रोभाइड हुन्छ। अझै फर्दर इन्फर्मेसनको लागि चाहिँ मलाई पर्सनली पनि मेसेज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। मेरो बिजनेस पेजमा पनि मलाई रिच आउट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ है त। सो ढिला नगरिकन म आजको मेरो टपिकतिर जान चाहन्छु है। बुक चाहिँ मेरो यो रहेको छ। सो यो बुक चाहिँ मैले पढिरहेको छु, र आज चाहिँ बुकको नाम चाहिँ 21 डिस्टिङसन्स अफ वेल्थ अट्र्याक्ट द अबन्डेन्स यु रिजर्भ भन्ने चाहिँ बुक रहेको छ। यो चाहिँ पेगी म्याकल भन्ने राइटरले लेख्नु भएको छ। आज चाहिँ मेरो डे 7 होइन, यसमा चाहिँ डे 7मा चाहिँ के छ भनेर चाहिँ म आज पढ्छु। र तपाईँहरूले मलाई हेरेर सपोर्ट गर्नुभएको छ भने चाहिँ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच। र तपाईँहरूले कहाँबाट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ मलाई कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा लेख्नुभयो भने आई विल बी ह्याप्पी टु नो है त। सो आजको स्टार्ट गरौँ। डिस्टिङसन 7मा चाहिँ टपिक रहेको छ इन्फानाइट पेसेन्स प्रड्युसेस इमिडिएट रिजल्ट भनिरहेको छ होइन। सो वेन यु एक्नोलेज एन्ड भ्यालु द वेल्थ यु अलरेडी ह्याभ एन्ड क्रिएट अ फिलिङ अफ abundance, you plant the seed of manifesting financial success in the physical world. The universe pay attention to your vibration of abundance and respond in its own time. As Winnie Dyer has pointed out, there's nothing to be gained in standing over your garden with a stopwatch, fretting if a seedling does not peek through the earth immediately. If you become impatient and worried about whether your seeding will grow, and you pull up the shoots to check on them, you will kill them. Panic, fear, lack, and other negative emotions change your polarity and cause you to repel, not attract abundance, and to uproot your plant before they can bear fruits. You know, one of my client Dave was in sales, and whenever he started feeling scared that he would not be able to meet his monthly sales quota, he would try too hard to sell his product to people. His too strong approach backfired because his potential customers sensed that he was motivated by his own need to make money, not by a genuine desire to help them meet their need to spend their money wisely on a product that had value for them. And I asked Dave to explore this fear and explore this explore this fear. Janira Bhuya. I asked Dave to explore this fear, and he told me that he was very intimidated by his boss, who had threatened to lay off any salesperson who didn't meet his or her monthly quota. I said, do you think that maybe your boss, like you, is being driven by fear, and that's holding him back from getting the sales and the money that he would like to have flowing into the business? Dave agreed that this was probably the case. With my encouragement, he approached his boss to talk about how he might be able to fulfill his quota without having to be in a situation where he fired or fired for his very job if he failed. As it turned out, Dave Boss was open to being creative and considering all the many options for increasing sales. Ultimately, Dave, his boss, and the other salesperson in the company came up with some clever ways to sell more of their product that they would overlooked before because they were also focused on achieving their specific goals by a specific time. As soon as the salespeople let go of their fear, they were able to use more effectively and more relaxed selling techniques, and everyone's sales began to increase right away. When bills start stacking up, it's important to resist negative emotion and to trust in the timing of the universe. Some of my clients become very negative, even tax session, and actually experienced a mild depression. One of them has said that she becomes depressed in the springtime on the anniversary of starting her business if she hasn't met her particularly goal for the year because she feels disappointed in herself. What I always tell my client is that the universe has its own timing, and if you actively choose to create positive emotion about money, including the emotion of abundance, then it's only a matter of time before the physical world begins to reflect your inner state of wealth. You switch into negative emotion the moment you begin worrying and thinking, but when is the money coming? As you change your vibration to one of lack and fear, you will start repelling the riches that are on their way to you. So the trick to creating abundance is to stop wearing a watch. Um, I don't mean that literally, of course. What I mean is that you need to have enough cash flow, credit, and good money management skills to be able to keep your bills paid as you are waiting for the wealth to come in. I have two clients who both work in an industry that's notoriously slow to pay its vendors. One has never accepted that this is how the industry works, and he constantly has a cash flow problem. He gets scared and angry and blames his customer for his situation. Year after year, he has struggled with this problem and still is plagued by it. The other client decided to accept that the industry is slow paying and made sure to have savings available to him as well as credit so that he would borrow money whenever finances were tight, with the security of knowing that he wasn't dependent on getting paid on every time. He found it easier to create a feeling of abundance, faith, and confidence, and this allowed him to find creative solution to the problem of cash flow. He negotiated discount for customers willing to pay quickly and raised his rates for those who were slow to do so, and he even dropped some of them. This was a little scary for him at first, but he created feelings of faith, focused on the terrific value he brought to his customers. He learned to let go of that fear. He soon was attracting many new customers, and then it became very easy for him to maintain a cash cuisine for himself, but now he really needs to use it because he is attracting so much abundance. Why can't we simply vibrate abundance and know without a doubt that we will get the precious amount we need on the exact day we need it? Maybe it's because we were supposed to slow down once in a while and learn some lessons about abundance, creativity, and faith. The universe is infinite, infinitely more in initiative and clearly in how it manifests abundance that we can imagine. But often we try to boss it around and force it to operate our way. We block it from operating the ways it wants to because we think we know better. Keep in mind that often you won't be able to perceive that the universe is working with the perfect timing until after the fact. Let's say that you miss out on buying the house you want because you can't get the finances due to an unfair mark on your credit that you didn't realize was there. Then you fix your credit problem and discover by taking to neighbors that the house you would wanted wasn't such a bargain after all, and that a much better one has placed on the market. You could not have foreseen that the opinion coming down the road, but you could have trusted in the perfect timing of the universe and being patient. The more you start to have faith in the universe, the more you will see these sorts of miracles happen in your life and all around you. And the easier it will be to trust in the universe the next time you are tempted to panic. When you are experiencing a downturn your favor in your fortunes and are starting to worry about the universe timing, imagine that you are just enrolled in minicals at the local college called learning to trust in the universe while being open to its lesson. Imagine that they have paid your tuitions to take this valuable course that will benefit you for years to come. Think about how exciting it is to take a front row seat and focus your attention on the professor who is asking you provocate questions designed to foster your creativity and get you to replace your negative destructive feelings with the positive constructive ones that will generate great abundance in your life. Get ready for essay questions such as why are you so uncomfortable with asking for the salary or the fee you deserve, or what valuables are you storing in a closest rather than using to create abundance of yourself? Why don't you take them out, dust them off, and exchange them for something else of value? The professor in your mind will come up with the all the sort of questions similar to these that will cause you to face the painful and uncertain negative feelings you have been denied and learn the lesson they have to teach you so that you can move past them. Is your low self esteem getting in your ways? Do you discount your skills because uh, you undervalue yourself? Is your fear of taking risk holding you back from manifesting abundance? Sometimes, if you do foster abundance and trust in the timing, the universe it will surprise you by co creating what you desire exactly when you think you need it. Once a year ago, I took a big risk in moving into my dreams home before I had the money to pay for it. The deal was that if I would come up with the down payment by December 1, I would have to move out and lose my deposit. I didn't know where the money was going to come from, but I vibrated faith, abundance, and gratitude as I enjoyed living in my lovely new home. My company decided to make their stock public, and as it turned out, I was able to cash out my shares exactly 2 days before I had to close on my house or move. What a close call. Why was I able to attract the money I needed when I needed it? Because the universe happened to be in the sync with my timing, and I was continually creating a positive feelings and about myself and what I had that was of value. If the money hadn't manifested when I needed it, I would have trusted the universe had something better in my mind for me. Something better for me. Now, not everyone can tolerate the level of risk that I can, and it wasn't if I didn't have options for housing my son and myself if the money didn't came through by December 1. I feel comfortable enough with the money to risk it because I know there will always be more coming into my life. But too often people will put themselves in a situation where they are completely emotionally dependent on having the universe provide exactly what they want when they want it, because it gives them a false feelings of security. They will tell themselves, if I get that house or that job or at least dollar 10,000 before the end of the quarter, I will be okay. Thinking in this way blocks the universe from operating according to its timing and wisdom. You are going to be okay no matter what happens. So be open to how the universe responds to your vibration of abundance. Rather than attempting to micromanage the universe, turn up the volume on positive feelings that allowed you to be creative. My salesman clients Dave and his boss explored new options for how to sweeten the deal and provide the value for their customers, options they couldn't see when they were completely focused on achieving a specific dollar amount in sales by a certain date, and were feeling fear and lack. Once you have let go of your negative feelings and experiencing trust in the universe and its timing, you can leave the classroom and get moving. With enthusiasm and faith propelling you, you will find it easier to take actions that will allow you to co-create with the universe. You will be able to pick up the phone and make a cold call or do some researches. If you are not even sure where to start, you will find the courage to go back to schools to admit you are lacking in skills and start developing them, or hire someone else who has them, who can help you, or to consider a new career or a job change. Courage will come and a wealth of the possibilities will open up for you. Even a strong even a strong magnet can't attract the smallest pin if the object is too far away. You have to either strengthen the magnet or move something, the pin or the magnet. If you vibrate positive emotions and actions in accordance with your inner feelings of abundance, creativity, and trust, you will be even a stronger money magnet. You will find yourself moving closer to your goals and drawing in what you desire. So if the roots of the seeding you have planted are still shallow, be patient. Leave no room for doubts and worry, because the universe knows just when to make the seeding poke its head through the soil and when to allow the fruits repel to the perfection. Okay. So आजको लागि चाहिँ मेरो यति नै थियो, मेरो डे 7 को बुक है। सो थ्याङ्क यू सो मच जसले पनि मलाई अहिले लाइभ हेरेर सपोर्ट दिनुभयो। I am so much grateful to you all है म यहाँ कमेन्ट हेर्दैछु कसको कमेन्ट आएको छ भनेर आई विल रिड दिस कमेन्ट है ललिता डङ्गोले लेख्नुभएको छ किप इट अप सिस भनेर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच ललिता दी है फर अलवेज सपोर्टिङ मी अनि शिला प्रजापतिले भन्नुभएको छ हाई सिस वाचिङ लाइभ फ्रम थानकोट काठमाडौँ भन्नुभएको छ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच शिला फर यर टाइम है फर अलवेज बिङ देयर फर मी है जब पनि मलाई वेन एभर आई निडेड यु गाइज आर अलवेज देयर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच भन्दै म आजको लाइभ यही एन्ड गर्छु र फेरि पनि म भोलि लाइभ आउने नै छु भन्दै आई विल टेक अ लिभ फर नाउ बाई